Scary story videos are absolutely exploding on TikTok and YouTube right now, pulling in millions of views overnight. Crazy engagement, explosive growth, and most of these creators started from scratch just weeks ago. The crazy part, the people behind these videos? Not filmmakers, not editors, and definitely not Hollywood pros. Just an ordinary creator who figured out the formula. And now their videos keep going viral again and again. The proof is in the numbers. Some scary story shorts are hitting 10 million views in just days. And here's what most people don't realize. TikTok pays up to $1,000 per million views. Here's the catch. Everyone sees the money, but most fail. They start with weak hooks, boring stories, and sloppy edits. The result? Their videos flop, barely get 100 views, and they quit before they even get started. The reality: only a handful of creators are cashing in, while everyone else is left scratching their heads. But here's the good news: you can do exactly the same thing. No expensive tools, no fancy effects, no editing experience. Stick around, because I'm going to show you a step-by-step method to make your own viral scary story videos, completely free, and you can have your first one ready in under 10 minutes. Alright, let's dive in. When it comes to the story part, you have two options. Find a story online, check out Reddit, horror forums, or any scary story collection. Generate unlimited stories using ChatGPT, and for this, I've already created a master prompt for you. This master prompt is designed to generate highly engaging, well-structured stories with hooks that keep your audience watching until the very end. All you need to do is copy the prompt and paste it into ChatGPT. In seconds, you'll get a fully formatted, captivating scary story. If you don't like the first story, just type "write the next story." Within seconds, ChatGPT will give you a brand new script. Keep going until you find the perfect story. Once you've chosen a story, head back to the prompt file and copy the second prompt. This one is designed to generate text-to-image prompts for each line of your story. I've already formatted the story into a OneNote file, so it's easy to copy and paste. Now, all you have to do is copy a complete line, or even just part of a line, and use it to generate a text-to-image prompt for that specific scene. For example, let's take the very first line and break it into two separate scenes. Copy this first part and paste it into Chat. Hit Generate. ChatGPT will give you a fully detailed text-to-image prompt in a cartoon horror style with bold outlines and exaggerated expressions. Continue this process for the rest of the line. Paste it into ChatGPT, hit Generate again. Now we have got two text-to-image prompt. Similarly, go with second line and generate a text-to-image prompt using ChatGPT. Now, let's say you want a specific scene. Maybe you want a scene to feature a howling dog. You can customize the prompt depending on your creativity. Just copy this specific word, howling dog, and paste it into ChatGPT. As you can see, ChatGPT has generated a fully detailed text-to-image prompt. Continue this process line by line, or for specific scenes. Keep going. Once all the script lines are converted into prompts, it's time to convert these text-to-image prompt into visuals. To generate the images, we'll be using Google Whisk, a free text-to-image generator. First, open the Settings tab and select the portrait image ratio, since that works best for vertical videos. Next, copy the first prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into Google Whisk, and hit Generate. Within seconds, you'll get two highly detailed images for your scene. Now take the second prompt, paste it into Google Whisk, and generate again. As you can see, the results are once again perfectly aligned with our story. Simply repeat this process for each prompt until you've generated images for the entire story. One of the main reasons I prefer Google Whisk is that it allows us to refine any image without losing its overall details. Once you're done generating all the images, try the Refine option to polish them even further. Let's start by analyzing one of the scary videos. Notice there are two main elements in motion, the background and the characters. The background is given a zoom-out effect, while the characters are zoomed in quickly, creating a dynamic and engaging visual. Now, let's review our own images and refine them. Take this image, for example. It has multiple characters and too many clocks, which makes the scene look cluttered. To fix this, click on the Refine option at the top of the image. In the prompt box, simply type, "Remove all the clocks in the hands of the characters, except for the clock on the tower of the building." Hit Generate, and you'll get a clean, refined version of your image. You can continue this process to separate the background and characters if needed, creating more control over your scene. Let's try this step by step. First, I want to remove all the characters from the scene. In the Refine prompt, I'll type, "Remove all the people or characters from the image and give me a clean background of the scene." Hit Generate. And as you can see, Google Whisk does a perfect job. Next, we'll do the opposite, isolate the characters.
Type a prompt like,
"Remove the background, only show the characters, zoom out to include full body, including legs in the first row." Hit Generate. And now you have the characters separated from the background. You can continue this process for all your images. Keep in mind, you can also achieve similar results directly in your video editor, like CapCut, if needed. Once all your scenes are properly separated, the next step is generating voiceovers for the story, which will bring your scary story video to life. Now for the voiceover, we'll use 11 Labs. Step 1. Sign up with a brand new Gmail account. Next, click on Text-to-Speech and paste your script from the file. You'll notice that you get 10,000 free credits to start with. For the voiceover, head to the Explore Voices section. In the filter bar, type Deep and make sure the language is set to English. Browse through the different options and select the voice that best matches your video's tone. For this demo, I'll go with this particular voice. Hit Generate, and within seconds your voiceover is ready. Simply download it. Now, let's move to the editing stage. Open CapCut or any video editor you prefer. Import all your images and the audio file, and arrange the images in the same sequence as your story. Once everything is lined up, it's time to bring these images to life with motion. For the first scene, let's animate our black-headed alien character, so it slides upward. Remove the background using the Chroma Key tool. Instead of green, choose white as the color to be removed. Crop the image to cut out any unwanted parts, like the dogs in the shot. Now, adjust the intensity slider until all the white background is completely gone. Next, it's time to add motion with keyframes. Place the first keyframe with the image positioned below the main frame. Move forward a few frames, add another keyframe, and reposition the alien to the center. This creates a smooth upward slide effect. For extra impact, let's add a shake effect. Duplicate the image and place it underneath. Use the Custom Removal tool to erase the background by brushing over the character area only. Click Apply. Now, apply the shake effect, keeping the values under 5 for realism. Apply the same shake effect to both layers.
In 1993.
Once that's done, select both layers, create a compound clip, and apply a zoom-in effect. Add keyframes at the start and end with about 20% zoom for a cinematic punch. Now, let's speed things up for the remaining images. Simply duplicate all images above the originals. On the first layer, apply one shake effect, adjust the values, and then copy the attributes. Select all other images and paste the attributes. Now the shake effect is applied everywhere in one go. Do the same for the upper layer. Apply the shake effect. copy the attributes, and paste across all images. Next, just like with the first scene, remove the background from each duplicated layer. Use the custom removal tool to isolate only the buildings or key objects. Then, apply a zoom-in effect to give depth and motion to each shot. Once all images are polished, let's move to the captions. Use CapCut's auto caption tool. Adjust the position, size, and style until it looks clean and cinematic. Finally, let's polish the video. Add finishing effects like 8K sharpen and clarity. Preview your video one last time.
And that's it.
The video is now ready. Hit export, and here's the final result.
In 1993, a small town in Nevada woke up to every clock frozen at exactly 4:17 a.m. Streetlights flickered, dogs howled, and residents swore they saw figures standing perfectly still in the middle of the road. Police said it was a power surge, but power lines don't bend into perfect circles overnight. Leaked documents revealed that the same time freeze happened in 3 other towns, none of which exist on maps today. Witnesses who tried to talk about it were visited by men in gray suits. Every testimony was erased. Survivors say the figures didn't walk away. They simply vanished when the clocks restarted. Check your clock tonight. If it stops, don't look outside.
This brings us to the end of today's tutorial. See you in the next one.